It is known that over 65% of the world's population search for answers to their problems on YouTube. So my question for you is, what problem do you solve?
All right. Hello, everyone on the Tech Informant channel. My name is Tope Aghomatse. I'm a YouTube coach, YouTube consultant, and what I basically do is I help coaches, consultants, business-minded content creators multiply their visibility, influence, income, and impact with YouTube. Okay, so from Google, there's this findings or this research that says over 65% of the world's population search for answers to their problems on YouTube, right? And so the question here is, what problem do you solve? If you're a problem solver, are you where they are searching for the answers, right? And then, of course, over the years growing up, from my teenage years, if we had anything to do on the internet, looking for information, doing our school projects, those things, yeah, we come to Google, right? And then Google takes us to YouTube sometimes, and sometimes we go directly to YouTube. So I just have known that this platform called YouTube has been of immense help for almost all my life. One, I just told myself, okay, if we are always going to YouTube to find answers, and I have answers, pertaining to how people can do this or that, why am I not on YouTube? And so for me, that has just been the game. And I actually started YouTube 2016. I created my very first YouTube channel in 2016. Then I just wanted to use it to promote my network marketing brand, And one thing that prompted me definitely was I was learning from other network marketing leaders on YouTube, right? They were not my uplines. They didn't even know I existed. But each time I had issues growing my team, wanting to learn one or two things, I always went to YouTube. And I just told myself, hey, these are network marketing leaders. I want to be a network marketing leader like this. And I told myself, okay, I think YouTube would be non-negotiable for me if I really want to build a strong personal brand in the industry. And so I started. Of course, I didn't know it involved so much. I just started, some common sense here and there, putting stuff together, recording at night, editing overnight, doing all that. And months down the line, I wasn't seeing any meaningful growth on my channel. I was posting consistently every week, and maybe 5 months down the line or so, I was still at probably 30-something subscribers. So it's ridiculous. And I just told myself, I have a problem. Okay, maybe it's even this niche. There's a problem with this niche. It's not a good niche for YouTube. So I made those excuses, and then I dropped the topic. Later, I put down all the videos on the channel, and I started afresh. I said, okay, let me do mindset, let me do leadership, let me do financial literacy, talk about motivation, all those things. Because I saw the likes of Tony Robbins, I saw it. Okay, maybe this is a better topic, yeah? And so I pulled down all the videos. I didn't pull them down, actually. They're unlisted. They're still on that channel. I just made all the public videos on the channel 0, and I started afresh, doing mindset, motivation, how to make money, and the same problem continued. At this point, I was beginning to think maybe my village people were involved. Anyways, long story short, I abandoned anything called personal YouTube channel. I just left everything. I started focusing on the side gig, running other people's channels. And so when people ask me now, where did I get? If you check my channel is less than a year old. My latest channel, I started this channel August last year, and people are like, why are you calling yourself a YouTube coach? Where's your channel? Where are your channels? Where is all your experience? And I'm like, cool down, okay? I've built channels to the tune of over 50,000 subscribers in the space of 2 years, over 10 million, 11 million views, lots of engagement, viral videos and all that, but they just are not my channels, and then I can't put them forward because we did not have that kind of agreement to be mentioning their name, that this is the channel I grew on. Anyways, sometime ending of 2019, I decided I needed to crack this YouTube thing. I was done gambling, I was done dabbling and doing guesswork. And funny enough, those years that I wasn't even at 100 subscribers, I was consuming lots of free content on YouTube. I was watching videos. I just wasn't able to piece these things together, right? And so I didn't have the results I desired. And then at some point I said, you know what, I need to find a coach. I need to find somewhere I can learn this YouTube. And so I started searching online, and one thing led to the other. I found a coaching program. I invested thousands of dollars to sign up for the program, and I just got in there and I was like, whoa, like Tope, you didn't know YouTube, like you were such an imposter. Like what? Like no way. Like it was so eye-opening, and this is the way that I've been taking clients, building people's channels. You know, it was in the middle of the program that I decided I was going to teach YouTube. I went into this program as a normal person that wanted to just have a YouTube channel. But coming out of it, I told myself I was going to be a YouTube coach. I was going to be a YouTube certified expert. I was going to do this full time. And so that's why I'm here. Long story short. And so I created my latest YouTube channel in August 2020 after I had decided that I really wanted to do YouTube. And so that's why it's such a small channel, but not small. Small, but not small. Growing by God's grace, and it's been quite a ride.
You said you're a small channel. You are not a small channel, because currently I'm on your page and you have over 600 subscribers. And I'm sure in a month or two you'll be hitting 1,000 subscribers. But now I was watching a seminar that you were a guest on, and you talked something about what makes YouTube different from other social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and the rest. So can you just shed a light why anybody that wants to produce a video content, why they should post it on YouTube?
I was writing this book. I still don't know what the title would be. Maybe why should I care about YouTube? I'm not sure. And in the book, I would explain 10 reasons why, as a coach, a consultant, an entrepreneur, thought leader, why you should take advantage of YouTube, why you should leverage on YouTube to multiply your visibility, your impact, and all of that. And so this 10 points basically they are for coaches, consultants, business owners. They may apply to those that just want to have fun on YouTube, just vlog, whatever. They can pick a few things, but I specifically put them together for coaches. And then so the first one actually would be, of course, I mean, if anything, we want to be discovered, right? As coaches, we've put so much value in our products. We've gone through years and years of personal development, and now you have so much to offer the world, and you're like, where will people see me? Where should I stand? Where should I sit that I can be found? And so for me, the first point would be, it helps you be discoverable. Of course, I'm discoverable on Instagram, I'm discoverable on Facebook. I know, but how people find you on Instagram, Facebook is most likely because they searched out your name, they searched out your profile, and they found you. But discovery on a search engine is a totally different ball game. People finding your content because they are searching for a topic. I mean, they will see your content first before they know, okay, what's the name of this person, right? And so because it's a search engine, if you are able to optimize your content, you can be easily found on a platform like YouTube. You know this thing, Jonathan, on your channel, I'm sure you have videos that are just on their own. They're getting views for you on a daily basis. You're not doing anything extra. They're just ranking and bringing in new views for you every day. I have videos on my channel. This video has been on my channel since September. And so of course, think of that. They are not my subscribers. Those people finding that video are finding it because I made it searchable. And then my video meets them at a point where they need answers to a question that they're asking on the internet. And so they find my video first before they find me as a person. If they like my video, they're like, okay, so what's this person's name? Who is she? And okay, do I like her? Do I not like her? They subscribe, right? And so I'm being discoverable because of my content, as against other social media platforms where people are like, what's that person's name? They search your profile out. So that's number one for me, actually, and it's so extremely powerful. On social media, everybody's having social media managers, people posting for them, graphic designers creating their posts, some VA typing out their captions. We don't really see them, right? But on YouTube, you're putting yourself forward, really. I mean, you can't hide behind a social media manager on YouTube. You are either on the camera, on the spot, and we are seeing you for who you really are, or you're not. And for me, I just think it's just so powerful, because if we had 10 coaches who were into fitness, for instance, and then out of the 10 coaches, all of them are on Instagram, but one decides to be on Instagram and YouTube, giving us YouTube video tutorials on how to be fit, on how to exercise, and all of that. Clearly, that person is no longer on the league of the others. The person is on a higher level. The person is playing a bigger game, right? Simply because the person is on YouTube. And by the way, YouTube is the most respected video platform in the world. Again, it's the second largest search engine. Like, what a platform! So, I mean, instantly it just stands you out of the crowd among your peers. It just makes you different, clearly different, because you're doing extra, right? Also, it gives you this authority status. Now, this is number 3. It gives you this authority status. I mean, I would find the person that gives me more free content, tutorials on how to do this or that. I'll find that person more helpful to me than someone that is on Instagram behind pictures, behind graphics, carousel posts, and all of that. I'll find such a person on YouTube that is doing videos, really, pouring out so much value. I'll find that person more knowledgeable somehow. Not because the person that doesn't have a YouTube channel is not knowledgeable, but I don't know how knowledgeable you are, because when I'm not hearing your voice, I'm not seeing your videos. For the coach that is on YouTube, showing up every week, giving us videos, you are more in our face, and then over time you are going to have that authority status above your peers, right? Because again, you are helping us out. We just respect you more, right? And for me, I think this I don't even know which one is my favorite, but I particularly love this one. That's called video longevity. I mean, a fantastic video on YouTube, if it's not promoted, if it's not boosted with ads and all that, maybe in a week would have died down. Really, in a week or so, if you're really good, you're a solid brand, you will get views up to maybe 2 weeks. Like, you're so good, right? And that has to be that you're making reference. You keep making reference to the video. But honestly, for YouTube, it's a totally different ball game. You get to see videos on YouTube. Videos from 2017. I still viewed a video from 2017 last week. I was searching for something and that video popped up and I watched it. 2017 was 4 years ago. That video is still solving problems today. And so I see YouTube as a more rewarding platform for content creators. If you spend so much time dressing up, turning on your camera, scripting your video, rehearsing, doing all that stuff, you put it on a platform and it's in 3 days, nobody's watching it anymore. I just think it's unfair. Like, what a platform. But for those that invest so much in their content, YouTube is just so rewarding.
Well, there's a point you made there, and I want you to add more details to it. Like, if someone is a makeup artist, like you have two friends that are makeup artists, and this one is showing her skills on Instagram and the other person on YouTube. Which of them do you think have a higher, that have that will I call it an advantage, or that have an edge over the other?
Honestly, again, you can put your videos on other platforms, right? And people can still watch your videos. I mean, I've seen Instagram videos that have 70 something thousand views and all. I mean, that's somebody's video right there. So if you are able to get massive traffic on Instagram, post your before and after pictures and all that stuff, you get a lot of sales on Instagram. Absolutely, lots and lots of sales. Where I think you might be of a disadvantage as compared to somebody on YouTube is, of course, I just advise, like in my coaching programs, I would literally beat up any of my students that is not on Instagram, Facebook. Like seriously, you're coming for me to teach you how to use YouTube, and you're planning to just be visible on only. It doesn't make sense. Be on Instagram, have a strong brand on Instagram, have a strong brand on Facebook. Spread yourself across all these powerful platforms. So I'm not saying YouTube alone versus Instagram alone. No, I'm saying Instagram alone versus the other person that has Instagram and YouTube. Of course, for optimization's sake and all of that, having a library of your videos in one place, or let me call it a portfolio, YouTube will serve you better for organizing your videos. YouTube will serve you better because then you can have playlists where you have maybe bridal makeup playlist. The other playlist is for natural makeup for the office, whatever. I can step on your YouTube channel, step into your YouTube channel and like literally just drown in your videos because YouTube is able to put them all in my front. But for Instagram, I have to like be looking for them, scrolling through the whole noise on your page, through all your pictures, looking for the next video, the next reel, the next IGTV, right? So that may be of a disadvantage if you're just leveraging on Instagram alone, because I would end up not watching so many of your videos as compared to if I was on your YouTube channel. I could literally be binge watching your videos if I was on your channel. So for impact purpose, you will be able to impact more people being on YouTube because they can watch more of your videos. And then in terms of the global reach, higher authority status, global relevance, you can get more speaking engagements, you can get more things outside of come and paint my face, right? Opportunities that are outside of come and make up for me, that actually would enforce your brand as superior really in the industry. So it's a lot more than just the sales. Definitely you make a lot of sales if you're on Instagram and you're doing it well, but I think you would benefit a lot of other things by being on YouTube as well.
In 2021, will you advise someone to open a YouTube channel?
Yes, absolutely. I made a video about that on my channel in January. Like, is it too late to get started on YouTube in 2021? And I laid down the reasons why it's not too late. Thing is, see, fine, the people starting now are not the what do we call them? The adventurers that have been on YouTube for 15 years. You're among the larger crowd that is just waking up to the potential of the platform. Okay, so it's not like but you want to look at the trend. You want to look at the social trend. I mean, especially with the lockdown, it's been massive. The migration of businesses to online platforms have been crazy. Businesses that are sworn by their father's grave that they will never do anything on social media because it's just too techy for them, are now looking for people that will teach them how to open an Instagram page and put stuff there because they know that is the future. So you could still hold on to your online, your traditional business. Of course, a makeup artist definitely has an outlet, a physical outlet, right? But the power of having an online brand. Getting an invitation to do makeup for somebody in the US is because the person found you on the internet, or probably a referral, right?
So what you're saying is that you are encouraging anyone that wants to venture into YouTube in 2020 that the person should go ahead. Sure?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, like you are late, what are you still doing? But again, don't dabble into YouTube. Just don't try it. In 2021, you get a coach, hire a coach. Like, I'm a coach, hire me, but it doesn't have to be me. Just be sure that you are being handheld into YouTube because that's the only way.
How easy is it to start a YouTube channel? How easy is it to start?
I would say compared to the other social media platforms, is the toughest. Okay, especially because it involves videos. You could start an Instagram page, and the next 5 years on your Instagram page, you don't shoot a single video, you don't do a single live, you don't do a single IGTV, and you're still alive, you're still getting followers, right? But for YouTube, it's either you're shooting videos or you go home, and so the threshold to get started on YouTube is way higher than for any other social media platform. I have a Facebook page. It's not a big page. I have 1,500 likes or so on that page. So it's a very tiny page. And then I post something there. I'm looking at my statistics. Per post is just it reaches maybe 13 people, not engagement, reach. That I mean those that see the post. And it's just annoying, right? And you're working so hard to create this valuable post, but they're not going anywhere. So for the value that YouTube can deliver, the fact that look, you can post good content today and literally go viral on YouTube and blow up your channel. There's a girl that's literally going viral on YouTube right now. It's just her 4th video into the channel, just number 4, and that video has brought her over 10k subscribers in the last 2 weeks. She's at over 150,000 views from one single video. Her life has changed. That is the power of YouTube. If you could benefit this much from the platform, what would you do to get started on the platform? If you required extra hours of work, a few sleepless nights, a few expenses to get your ring light or whatever, a good microphone, would you be willing to do it? And years down the line, or probably months down the line, you're even making money from the platform. What level of commitment would that demand from you? I think you should demand a lot more than any other thing you've done on the internet, right? And it's just so powerful. Talking about the AdSense revenue, people make a full-time living on YouTube. I'm not saying pack up your business and come to YouTube. I'm just saying, come on. Facebook will ask you for money. Come and run an ad. Instagram, come and run an ad, right? And whether the ad works or not is even still your cup of tea. But you have a platform that is willing to literally put your video in front of other people for free, on the condition that you just do good content. Learn the tips, learn the hacks. Man, if you're not on YouTube, I have a client that says it feels irresponsible not being on YouTube. And I say, yes, that's the word. Thanks for saying it for me, because it's hard to tell a client that, right? But thanks for saying it, because yes, if you are a coach, consultant, thought leader in this day and age, you have so much value to deliver to the world, and you're not on YouTube. You are leaving money on the table. You are leaving impact on the table. You are leaving influence on the table. Yeah, you're settling, and I think that's not what you want, I'm sure. So do it. Yeah.
Okay. Talking about like someone about to start a YouTube channel, what do you think should be their priority? Is it getting the equipment? Is it the content? Is it creating thumbnail or SEO?
Your priority should be just give us good content. Okay, I've watched thousands of YouTube videos that had poor video quality. Okay, so it's not about the flower in your background or some blinking light or the best camera in the world, the best hairstyle or whatever. No, in fact, if you're a woman and you're not wearing makeup, we don't care. Are you solving our problems? Okay, so most importantly, what you want to put in front of your head is what value are you bringing to the table. Okay, I just got a new camera. The videos I've been shooting on my channel so far, I've been with my phone. I can't handle a camera to save my life. I can't. I don't know how to use it. I adjust my phone, get some cheap ring light, and shoot. Right? So it's not the gadgets. If you have pretty gadgets, you're not making any sense. Your video is not solving any problem. It's pointless. Okay, and so that's how you want to be thinking. What kind of content can I bring to YouTube that can growth hack my channel? And it has to be that you're either educating or you're entertaining, or you're edutaining, if there's any word like that. Basically, just add value to people. Yeah, that should be your key. If you're focusing on nothing else, that should not be out of sight. And other things can come in with time. Yeah. And so I'll just say, by all means, go ahead, get started. The world needs what you have to offer, but please get a coach. At least buy an online course that can show you the system. They're going to show you a system. That's the word, because I used to consume free content like a whole lot in the 4 years. How to do my YouTube channel, but that's because that's because you're looking for what you think you know, what you think you need. But there are a lot of things you don't even know that you need, right? There are a lot of things I know that you need for your channel, but you will never search for them on YouTube because you're not even aware that they are in the picture. And so that's why you need a coach that can hand you a system. Okay, start from here. Then next focus on this, next focus on this. When it's time to create a signature program, we are working on it. When it's time to start monetizing, we are looking at your options, we're looking at your niche, we're looking at the best way you can make money from your particular niche because of the nature of the niche. We're even looking at your niche in the first place, if it's a good niche for YouTube, because not every niche that you should bring to YouTube that would help, that would grow. There's some niches that are just in low demand. It's your niche, you love it, you're emotional about it, but your potential for growth on YouTube it's not much, because from the statistics, the search volume for that niche is low. So we're looking at these things even from the day one, and we're looking at what can you weave into your content strategy that can potentially explode your niche, that can potentially explode your channel. What can you bring from other niches? What's working for niche B, niche C, that you can bring into your niche A to kind of like spice up your content and get some growth? So it's a whole lot. To be successful on YouTube, basically, I think you just need three things. Okay, you need the courage. Okay. Like I said, compared to other social media platforms, it takes a little more from you. And then, the courage to just punch fear in the face and do it, right? And do it consistently. Do I feel confident all the time? No. I'm the YouTube coach. I still feel sometimes like, oh, what is this? I'm shooting in the middle of my shoot. I literally just stop and I'm like, Tope, no, I can't do this, And so confidence is not something that you just acquire once. It's for each level of growth, you need to expand your capacity to take it on. So I'll just say, be courageous. You can do it, right? That imposter syndrome, trust me, nobody felt it or feels it as much as I did when I started. I mean, I started a YouTube channel from scratch, and I was calling myself a YouTube coach. Can you beat that? Like, that's the height of madness. Like, why are you a YouTube coach when your channel is just brand new? Yeah. And I did feel the imposter syndrome. I did. You have enough. You are enough. Say yes to yourself. Punch fear in the face. Get started. Okay. Then 2, you would need clarity. Okay. You want to get started, you need to have a plan. What exactly are you bringing to YouTube? What will be your growth strategy? What will be your monetization strategy? How do you intend to get visible, even as a small channel? How do you, and all that? You need to have a solid strategy. Understand the tips, the tricks, the hacks, and all the formulas behind YouTube. Do it successfully on YouTube. And then finally, you need consistency. Why are people subscribing? I mean, why did you pay for that DSTV program if they told you that we're not sure you're going to be getting consistent service, but just pay for the monthly plan? We will give you service sometimes in the week. You will have network, you will have some channels, but still pay. Would you pay? No. You're paying because anytime you turn on your TV, the channels will be there for you to watch, right? So people are subscribing for content. You've got to be consistent, okay? And so I would say, whatever it is you do, get courage, get clarity, and be consistent, okay? And then, of course, for the clarity part, that's where I come in, right? To show you the way, tell you what to do, suggest what you should do. You still decide, right? But basically work with you and help you succeed on the platform. And then for the journey to 1,000 subscribers, honestly, again, your content. If you're not creating content that people are looking for, your channel will not grow, period. Okay? So the question you need to ask yourself is, what content are people searching for, right? Create searchable content. That is the main hack to growing your channel. Thinking of the viewer, right? Selfless content, not selfish content, and finding ways to optimize your videos so they get visible in search. I think that's the magic formula, but there's a whole lot in between. Okay,
You have an online course.
I have my LYC workshop. So that's a 3-day workshop to help people launch their channel on YouTube. It's a 3-day workshop and it's live on a quarterly basis. But in between the live workshops, the replays are available. So the entire replay of the last workshop that was held in January, 7 hours plus live replay, all the resources, every downloadable, everything is available for those that want to jump on it now, that won't have access now. Although I'm working on another live workshop against April, and so that is my online course for now. My mastery program is a group coaching program. It's not a course you go and watch and play. I teach you live, at least for now, right? 2 sets already I've worked with so far, and I teach them live. So we jump on a live Zoom like this and I teach them live. They ask me questions live. I show them slides, I show them tutorials, I show them demos and all that live, right? And that's how it is for now, and it runs for 10 weeks. Yeah, but hopefully in the future, in the near future, I've been able to put all that together in an online course. But for now, the online course you can get from me is to help you launch. Okay, figure out everything you need to know: your content strategy, your branding, how to beat competition, how to monetize, what else, how to launch, right, and get 100 subscribers if possible in a week. I do all that in the 3-day workshop. That is like an online course available now that you can just get access to, and I think it will be a good experience for you.
Tope, thanks. Thanks once again for being part of this session. We all appreciate. So,
You're welcome.
you have any thoughts, anything you want to say about our discussion today? Feel free to drop it in the comment section, and also don't forget to give this video a like. And if you want more of Tope on this channel, just hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.